Great friends, welcome you all. Great friends, for our this endeavor of trying to study our Sanatana Dharma, glorious Shastras, namely in the evening, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, Adya Shankaras Prakarana, the Prashnottara Ratnamalika, and then our Sankshipta Skanda Purana to keep up our information of Adhyatmikata and to keep on getting more and more spashtata, then to make a beginning initiative and keep doing sadhana and reach the goal. That's how we are here with a definite purpose, not mechanically, accidentally, academically doing the study. No. And lucky we are, blessed by the Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana. That's how we are here. Recognizing their blessings, seeking them more and more, using those blessings to develop our outer and inner Vyaktitwas, Viveka Vairagyadi, up to Atmanubhava and Atmanishta is our job. Very solid job, very important, very inspiring. That is the Paramadharma only. That's why Sarvadharman Pariteja Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja was the final guidance of Lord in Gita we see. So here we are in the third Utpatthi Prakaranam in the 10th Sarga. Maha Kalpanta Avasthitha Parama Bhava Varnanam. That Parama Bhava, when everything gets dissolved in it, how it looks like, how it was, and how it is always, and how in realizing that there is moksha, and how with all the jnana yuktis we discover the total absence of everything other than it in the way which everything is dissolved. You know how the snake is dissolved? By discovering that it is never there. How? By recognizing the raw. In that way, the pure Brahma Varnana is being done comprehensively, all inclusive. In the sense, whatever is told about Brahman in all Shastras, at one place Shri Vashishtha shares. Rama keeps on asking questions, sometimes repeatedly. Vasishtha with all patience keeps answering, and till both Guru Shishya are satisfied. That's how Bhattis Hazar Shlok Wala Grantha we have done up to 3,000, 3,000. 29 more we also have to study, or 28 and a half or so. We will keep on doing. Sorry. Let us see what is there for our guidance today. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Om Yairime Guruvi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarva Vedantāh Satchastraha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Om Nidaye Sarva Vidyanam Bhijaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattvalyam Rama Nama Varanane ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतम गुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषत् योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं तदनन्तरम् आद्यशंकर कृत प्रश्नोत्तर रत्नमालिका ग्रंथ अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं तदनन्तरं संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं मोक्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ओम यतः भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्त सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणं महाकल्पान्तावस्थित परम भाव वर्णनं नाम दशम सर्गः। Friends, the Parama Bhava, the supreme existence, pure Brahman, how it looks like when the entire Mahakalpa gets dissolved in it. In the real Mahakalpa outside or in our own sadhana, when we dissolve all these things, that is described. Then, that while describing itself, its relation with the Jagat also explained. What's the position of the Jagat? So, too, today we will see what is even the position of everything else, including Jiva Adi. The two positions that are told are either they are absolutely never were there at all. Second position told is, if at all they are none but same Parabrahma only. Two true copy, as you say. Hmm. The Jagat is existing other than a part of Parabrahman, and it has its own independent with a variety of forms and names. All this is called as the delusion born out of non-deep contemplation and not knowing the truth as it is. Just like when we don't know the rope as rope, in that ignorance only, because of that ignorance only, the snake with its hoods, with its fangs, with its poison, with its sliminess, with its tail, how many are projected? And a garland with a thread with various flowers, or a bhuchidra, or a hose pipe, or jaladhara. See the power of Maya operational when the reality is not known to project so many things. This is a very, very important Vedantic thought. Every time when we repeat, deeper understanding and deeper conviction will come. Right, friends? Now, yesterday we have seen up to mantra number 23. uh We will see from 20th onwards beautiful mantras. The topic under discussion is the Parama Bhava Varnanam. See, Salilantar yatha vichihi mrudantar ghatako yatha तथा यत्र जगत सत्ता तत्कथम खात्मकम भवेत. Like within the plain water, normal water, summer water, as the waves are there, within the mud, as the pots are there, in the same way, within the Brahman, the entire Jagat is there. Such Brahman, how can it be Shunya? That's explained very exhaustively yesterday. Then, having said this, these two examples, Salila, then waves, Bhumi or Mrudu and the pots, they are having their own limitations that they themselves have some Nama Rupa. Okay, so only to show that the Paramatma is the Karana, in that Paramatma in an unmanifest form Jagat was there, now comes to manifest. To convey this point only, those two examples of water and wave, mud and pots are valid. Beyond that, the Brahman is not like mud or not like the water, which are having form and having name. So, Bhujaladi Upamana Shrihi Sakaranta Samanasa. See, it has got Akara, Brahma mein Akar nahi hai. And Samanasa, these two can be conceptualized by the mind as thought and knowledge. The Brahman is beyond the mind. These are the two things you must know. That the examples are not always 100% correct to convey that which is being conveyed through the example. So don't say again, he is therefore the Parabrahma is like water with Rupanama and can be conceived like with the mind as a thought. Is it like the earth? No. Jaladi, Bhujaladi, Upavana Shrihi, sa Akaranta, sa Manasa. What about Brahma? Brahma to Akasha Vishadam. Brahma is like the Akasha, Sarva Vyapaka, Atyanta Sukshma, Rupanama Rahita. Even mind also cannot conceptualize it. Even mind can conceptualize Akasha, not the Paramatma, which is even beyond the mind. Right? Now, having said this, now that Brahman is being further explained. First, Tasya Antastham Tataiva Tat. If Brahman is this way, then the Jagat which is inside it also has to be of similar nature. Anna, if the pot comes from mud, it should be like mud. If the Brahman say from the Brahman the Jagat comes, then Jagat also like Brahman only. Therefore, at highest level of recognition, as Brahman is recognized, so to the Jagat also is recognized. Because it is in that. Tata eva tacha tasya antastam tata eva tatu. Therefore, ultimately, in its highest contemplation, Jagat also Nirakara Brahma only. Then continuation. Tasmat yadruk chidakasham akashadapi nirmalam tadantastam tadrugeva jagat shabdartha bhag api. Therefore, yadruk akashadapi nirmalam chidakash. Just like the chid akasha is more subtler, purer than the akasha. Chidakasha is more subtler than the akasha. Akasha is contained in the mind. Mind is contained in the Chidakasha, conscious space. Therefore, Chidakasha is Shuddha, Sukshma, Nirmalam. Therefore, Tad Antastham, that Jagat which is there inside it. Jagat Shabda, Jagat Artha Bhag. The Jagat name means every name in the Jagat. Jagat Artha, every form which is Tadantastham, inside that Chidakasha. Tadrug Eva, that also that only. Yesterday, we concluded here saying that this is how the Jnana is visualized. Everything has that Brahman only. Just like for a Rama Bhakta, everything is Ramamayam, Sarvam Ramamayam, isn't it? Sah Siya Ramamay Sava Jagat Jani. Sarvam Krishnamayam Jagat. Even Kamsa could see like that. That's why he got moksha. So too, the Jnani ko Sarvam Brahmamayam Jagat. So Sarvam hi etad Brahma. Om ityetadaksharam idagam sarvam. Hmm? Everything is that Brahma Swarupa only. Ishavasya idagam sarvam. All mantras talk that. That's why, as we said in another quotation, Tatra Pratyaksham Chaitanyam Eva. What you are seeing, visualizing, experiencing, everything at every moment. And the highest inquiry is Chaitanyam Eva. Not knowing the deep way, we call it as so many. Like any sweet we eat in the whole universe, we are eating sugar only. Because remove the sugar, the sweet aspect goes. Like in any sweet of any type. India, you have 29 states, every state has 100 types of sweets. The whole world, thousands type of sweets. Kahin bhi khao, are you not eating the sugar only? Because it is a substratum for every sweet. So to further everything, the substratum is Brahman, not at a in the corner, no. Wherever, whatever you see, that's Brahman. Like not in a corner of a wave that there is water. Wherever wave, everywhere water only. Not in a corner where is Brahman. Anything you see, support is Brahman. Yatra yatra pashyasi. Yatra yatra manoyati, tatra tatra Brahma eva. Clear, friends? Therefore, tadantastam jagat tadrugeva. Jagat nama artha bhag. Okay, friends? Hope it is got. At least listen the information. This is to be sorted out on more and more deeper inquiry. That the whole Jagat which is there within Brahman is nothing but Brahman only by all means. Not नाम के वास्ते पूरा ब्रह्म ही है. It cannot be anything else. Brahman has not become the Jagat, then Brahman has to be Jagat only. Means sorry, Jagat has to be Brahman only. If you see the Jagat. From the Brahma standpoint, Mahakalpantastha, other than Brahman, there is nothing. Okay? In the Vyavahara Kala, though Vyavahara is done, yet the entire Jagat also nothing but Brahman. This is the knowledge. Continue. मरीचेन्तर्यथा तैक्ष्ण्यां ऋते भोक्तुर्न लक्ष्यते चिन्मात्रस्य Chinmatratvam Chidakashe Tatha Chaitya Kalam Vina. Next thing is discussed now. Every of the set of slokas are talking about one by one. Shunya, Shunya, Chita, Achitu, Satu, Asatu, Rupanama, Yukta, Bina Rupanama. So Parabrahman is with all contradictions, beyond all contradictions, supporting all contradictions. It is understood like that only. This 10, 12 years, when you regularly listen, then it clicks. That's the subtlety. That's why Vedanta Jnana is called Parama Guhyam, secret. Not because it is not revealed. No, it's because it is not understood, even though thousand times it is revealed or told by the Guru. Vichitrotav. This is some of them. Marichentar yatha taikshnyam rute bhoktur na lakshat. In the Surya Kiranas, when they touch our body, the heat is just experienced. In the same way, in that Chid Akasha, the pure consciousness, Chinmatratvam, only pure consciousness is experienced, Chaitya Kalam Vina, without something in it illuminated by it. Chaitya Kalam Vina Chidakashe Chinmatratvam Lakshyate. Just like Marichehe Antaha Taikshnyam Rute Bhoktur Na Lakshyate Anyat. Sun rays touch us, we experience the heat. Chidakasha is Chinmatra Eva. Pure consciousness, bereft of, minus Chaitya Kala. Chaitya Kala means illuminated, illumined, which is nothing but the whole Jagata Rupanama Ityadi, including all the Upadhis, etc. Every Upadhi's functions, and because of function of Upadhi, whatever perceptions, actions, results, experiences are happening, all are Chaitya, objects of consciousness. Here we are talking about objectless consciousness. Chinmatra Vina Chaitya Kala. Now, when Chaitya, the illumined, is not there, then you can't call it as Chit also now. Because Chit is Chit when it is eliminating Achit, called as Jada. Of all the Jada is transcended, Achit is transcended, Chaitya is transcended, you cannot call it Chit also then. Therefore, this Parabrahma Chit or Achit, it is Chit when something is there for it to illuminate. It is not a Chit, and means doesn't mean it is Jada. It is not even called as Chit also when something to illuminate is not there. That's the next sloka. Tasmat Chidapi Achidrupam. See, Chidapi, though it is pure consciousness, when it has to be illuminate, it has to illuminate the Chaitya. When all the Chaitya is removed, it's something like when their Drishya are there, we call him as Drashta. When all the Drishyas are gone, the Drashtrutva also goes away, because they are related. So too, consciousness illuminates. Therefore, it's called consciousness. When to be illuminated are not there, you can't call it as Chid also. Need not call. Doesn't mean it is not there, nor it is Jada. It is even beyond. That is why Tasmat Chit Api Achidrupam Kab Chaitya Riktam. When the Chaitya to be illumined is not there. Tada Atmani. That's the pure Atman. In the highest Atman state, you can't even call it as Chit also. Because there is in it nothing to be illuminated. Correct? So objectless awareness is not even called as awareness. It is a being, that's it. That's how Chaitya Riktam Achid, beyond even Chit. Achit is not Jada. Achit is Jada also. Here the Achit is, Chit is not even Chit, it's beyond that. Tasmat Chidapi Achit Rupam Chaitya Riktam Tadatmani. Therefore, within this Parabrahman, the Chaitana, the Jagat is there in an unmanifest form, God manifested. So what? In either case, Tat Jagat Jagata Tadrugeva Yam. Therefore, the whole Jagat also that Matra Paramatma only. Tavan Matra Atma Tavashat. Because for the Jagat, the Atma being the Shuddha Chaitanya Paramatma, Jagat also like that. Therefore, in this, if you see, neither Paramatma also Chida Chidu. If you see the Jagat, Jagat also Chit Swarupa only, Brahma Swarupa. In that way, convince yourself. Then the Maya of the mind of projecting the Jagat with all its Rupanama, giving it a reality. That nonsense is gone. Therefore, we are Mukta there. It's all the mind as we wake up from sleep, as it projects the Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha. In sleep, it will not there. So, too, from this example, understand it is a Maya in the form of mind functioning, which is projecting everything. Narayana. The Samashti Maya is Ishwaraka, Hamara Veshti Maya is called Mana. They are only projecting. Just to catch this Vedanta, we need to have Vaashishtha Krupa, Rama Krupa to invoke, which only we are studying it. Ab nahi to 10th time when we study this Bhattisar Shlok, we may understand. We will not give up. And this is the only way to get clarity. Only clarity comes, then only there is moksha. Next, रूपालोकमनस्काराः तन्मयाः एव नेतरतु यथा स्थितम् अतो विश्वम् सुषुप्तं तुर्यमेव माम्. Isn't it? Therefore, रूप आलोक नमस्मनस्काराः तन्मयाः एव नेतरतु. Rupa means the forms outside. Aloka, the instruments which we see, the Rupa Adi, called our Indriyas. Manaskaraha, the inner Antakarana, Manabuddhi Chitta Hankara, all of them also, Tanmayaha Eva. They all also nothing but the Brahman, Chit Swarupa only, Naitaratu. Therefore, Yatha Sthitam Ataha Vishwam, Sushuptam Turyam Eva. Whether the Vishwa is seen consciously like in the Jagra Swapna, Sushupti, whether it is dissolved, Turyam, in the Turya Sthiti. Wherever, whatever, all of that is that Brahman only. That's the conclusion here. Isn't it? Only Turyatma, Brahman. In the Bijavastha, that is also Brahman. In the Jagra Swapna Sthiti, that also. Because all have come from the Brahman. Whatever Brahman, they have to be that only. This we are not able to analyze. कोई बताते ही नहीं हमको. We are also not ready to listen. We don't analyze, we don't understand. More importantly, we don't accept, because that much powerful vasanas and ignorance are operating to accept this only. Isn't it? Think how much glorious Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma. Still, even Hindus only, especially the youth and all, from which Janma, what nonsense they brought, we don't know. They don't get convinced only about the glory of Sanatana. Forget about other stupid fellows of other religions. They're anyway Bekuf. Our own Hindus. Ye jeev some Punyavasha say born as Hindu, but what nonsense they brought. Added to that is today's materialism. And that freaking out freely licentiously. Therefore, no Vyavahara, no Dharma, no Sanskriti, no Sampradaya. Living just like animals. पता नहीं, you can't sudharo it. Vasanas. In the same way, such strong ignorance and vasanas we brought that we rejected to, we refused. Like Pakistani general, you interview any fellow, India ko nash kar dunga desi, because they are educated like that as an enemy India in Hinduism for no reason, and they all ask 90% of are Hindus only. There 5-6 generations back, if you go in India, if you have 18-20 crores of Muslim, all of them are Hindu only if you go back 6-7 generations. But they are pumped that. Therefore, they don't even consider as a human being only. Pata nahi. We never do that. हमको तो सब में भगवान को देखो, which is a fact. Here also, in the mind, behind the mind, it has become a powerful habitual error to believe there is a world which is other than Paramatma. It is like this, and there is a mind, it has to be thought like that, it should have the likes, dislikes, it should behave like that. It has become a trend. कामी को सब काम दिखता है, क्रोधी को क्रोध, लोभी को लोभ. इस तरह हम सबको संसार जगत ही दिख रहा है. Otherwise, जागरण, स्वप्न, सुषुप्ति, everything is सर्वम ब्रह्ममयम. See? Outer jagat of Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha, perceiving indriyas, Antakarana, whether they are in Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, expression, in the Sushupti Avastha, in Bija Avastha, all of them are that only. That is Brahman. Refuse to accept anything else other than Brahman. This is how the Jnani takes lives to do this called Nididhyasana. Sarvam Brahma Abhyas. Karke, all the vasanas from him that there is something other than Brahman, along with its root cause of ignorance. Ignorance goes by knowledge, vasanas go by Abhyas. Of that knowledge. Lo, now they have realized that Brahman. Getting the point? Next. तेन योगी सुषुप्तात्मा व्यवहार्यपि शान्तधीः आस्ते ब्रह्म निराभासम सर्वाभास समुद्गकः. Tena means because of these logical reasons, yogi, the Brahmagnani, Sushuptatma, whether is in sleep, Vyavahari api, whether is in Vyavahara, Shantadhihi, whether is in Samadhi Avastha, Aste Brahma is always one with Brahman. Nirabhasam, okay? Nirabhasa means that which can't be illuminated by anything. Sarva abhasa samudgakaha, that because of which everything else is illumined. Nirabhasa means nothing required to illuminate it. Sarva abhasa means it is the one which illuminates everything else, which we call as everything else. But for him, whether it is Sushuptatma, Vyavahari, Shantadi, Aste Brahma, he is always in the Brahman, which is not illuminated by any other states, and it is the one in which illuminates the average man's experiences of Jagra Sapna Sushupti. Yogi is in the Turyavastha. Okay, same way, continues. Akarani yatha samye stitaha to ye mahormayah anakruto tatha vishwam stitam tat sadrusham pare. This is the great jnanam. है ना. उपनिषदों में हमको पता करना पड़ता है. इन दिस योग वासिष्ठ गुरु हिमसेल्फ इज बता रहे हैं हमको विदाउट हाइडिंग. Upanishads are mystical. Here, that mysticism is unraveling, giving a chance for us to understand. But very mystical it is. Like it is. Akarani, Maha Urmayaha. Big Akaras are big waves, etc. Right from smallest of the wave or ripple. Just like Toye Stitaha, Samye Stoye. In that Samya Avastha of Jala, all the waves as they are inside it, hidden, unmanifest form. Tatha Anakrutau Pare, in the Parabrahma, which is beyond all Akaras, Tatha Vishwam Sitam, that Vishwa is there. And therefore, be attentive. Tat Sadrusham. Therefore, Vishwa, even when it is manifest, is Brahman only. Just like the unmanifest waves in the ocean, in the waters. When they manifest, are they something other than water or what? और कुछ बन गया क्या वो? वो तो पानी ही है ना. Think about it. The wave which got manifested from water is water. Can it be anything other? So to the Jagat which is manifest from Brahman is Brahman only at the time of manifestation. In the unmanifest time, anyway, Brahman alone is there. Therefore, Brahman alone, transcendental, is Brahman. Brahman alone, immanent, is Jagat. Jagat is nothing but Brahma. Now do the abhyasa of it. This abhyasa in Bhakti Shastras like Gita, Gita ka in that 7th, 9th, 10th, Vibhuti Yoga Roop mein Bhagavan made us do practice. See me in this, in this, in this, in this, in this. And lastly, Yadyad Vibhutimat Sattvam Srimad Urjitam. तत्तदेव अवगच्छत मम तेजोंश संभवम अथवा भवनायतेन किम ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्टव्यहमेवं कृत्स्नमेकांशेन स्थित. ये पार्ट ऑफ मी ओनली इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्स. विश्व मेरा रूप है, मेरा विश्व रूप है, भगवान का विश्व का रूप है. 11th chapter we saw. What was told in 10th, Arjuna asked, if it is so, can you show? Bhagavan says, why not you see? Bhagavan understood he cannot see, so he touched him and gave Divyam Dadami Tejakshu. Wonderful, no? Think about it. Okay, next one. Purna, now next one. Now, so far what is comprehended? The Brahman is Jagat. Jagat is Brahman only. Now, Brahman being Purna, whatever comes out of it also is Purna. Okay? Even though it has the Rupa Nama limitation for Vyavahara. But still, in its absolute form, it is also Purna. Therefore, respect it. That's the topic taken up for the next 2-3 shlokas. Right? He says, Purnat Purnam Prasarati Yattat Purnam Nirakruti Brahmano Vishwamabhatam Tadhiswartham Vichakshitam. Purnat Purnam Prasarati. From the infinite, infinite only comes out. And what is the earlier Purnam? Yattat Purnam Nirakruti. The Parabrahma is Akara Rahita and is Purna. From him the Vishwa came. Anything coming from Purna has to be Purna. Therefore, Brahmanaha Vishwamabhatam. The Vishwam which is appearing from Brahmana, Tadhisva Artham Vichakshitam. That is the Brahman only. This is one aspect of the shloka's meaning. Second meaning is what? Ki Brahmanaha Vishwamabhatam Tadhisva Artham Vichakshitam. Out, dekho. Why from that Brahman the Jagat came? Good question, no? The answer is for us to realize the Brahman. पूर्ण ब्रह्म से ये जगत जो आया दिख रहा है पूर्ण, इसका आने का एकमात्र मकसद मतलब है to take us to that Purna Brahma. This is the highest of the common sense, no sir, not common sense thought, very useful, well-wishing thought can be gained by a guru. Nobody can give a better advice than this, or better answer than this. To the question, why the Jagat has come from Paramatma? Oh Lord, oh Guru, for only one reason, for you to realize Brahma. Then use it for that purpose. Then you will not be bound. You are not using the Jagat for realizing Brahman. That you is the cause for you to get lost in the Jagat. And now you ask question, क्यों ये जगत ऐसा बना? Every relation is like that. Why the mother and father are like you behave properly from childhood, then they take care of you. Why the wife is like, why the children? You only bigado everything. Either now in the present or in the past some nonsense you done, and that's why you brought the prarabdha. Who is the safest person in this universe is he who makes use of his own upadhis in the universe or the world only for knowing the Lord or the truth. Anything here and there, then he is making the world a liability to himself. See, Purnat Purnam Prasarati. This is the rule. And yet that Purnam Nirakruti. The Brahman is Purna Nirakruti. Brahmanaha Vishwamabhat. From that Brahman the Vishwam came. Therefore Vishwam also Purna. This is one complete thought. But why the Vishwam has come? Ki Tadhisva Artham Vichakshitam. So Artha means to reveal the Parabrahman only. Vichakshitam, the Jagat is seen. This is the final thing. Because only in seeing the Brahman through the Jagat that we are realized. We are released from Brahman. Sorry, we released from the clutches of the Jagat and we get moksha. Dekho bhaiya, why the Vani is there? What Prahlad ji said, only to take the name of Lord. If you take the name of Lord, where is samsara? And other than Lord's name, anything you do with mouth, is it not samsara? With the hands, do the puja. With the eyes, look at the form of God. With the ears, listen to His glory. With the legs, go and do pradakshina. काय को कहा है? यही. Anything other than that you do, you are binding yourself. Like when you go to an office, why do you go? So that the work given you do. Thus, job is secured, salary comes. Something natanki karoge, तो निकाल देंगे कि नहीं? Why a friendship? A friend in need is a friend indeed. Without selfishness, ego, domination, when you are so friendly, friendship continues. Continue like that, 50-100 साल भी चलेगा. Of course, दोनों तरफ से. Any one of them, if breaks the rule, can the friendship be there anymore? In the same way, The entire Jagat is there only to know Paramatma. Use it for that purpose. This is the highest wisdom somebody can give, we can take. मजा है ये thought तो. Tadhi swartham vichakshitam. Vichakshitam is explained. Swartha means to reveal the self to us. Tadhi means this Jagat. तो जगत है, yeah. वो है बना existence which we were seeing in our morning Gita class cannot be objectified. Therefore, the non-objectifiable, the non-seeable, the non-conceptualable Sadvastu is wrapped in a packet called as Rupanama Jagat to present to us. We have to unwrap the Rupanama and reach to the Sadvastu, the Brahman, the Jagat, the reality. Why Bhagavan gave the chilka to Kela is to protect and bring that Kela to you. Every fruit, most of them, don't they come with covers? Even husk, the rice ka bhi. If this छिलका निकाल के रखो केला, 1 मिनट में चींटी आ जाएंगे, तुम्हारे लिए केला ही नहीं रहेगा. It is love of the Lord to you, the human being, that He packed everything and send it to you. So to the Jagat is a packet in which the Sat Brahman is packed and given to you. You properly open it. You are eating the chilka. केले का छिलका खाओ तो पेट का दर्द होगा ना. We are only holding on to the Rupa Nama Jagat, the Sat Brahma, which is hidden in it. We are not trying even to recognize. Then the pet dard hoga hi. That's called samsara dukkha. Very good thoughts, very important, very essential. Right, friends? Purnat Purnam Prasarati, Samstitam Purnameva Tatu. No, sorry. Purnat Purnam Prasarati, Yatat Purnam Nirakriti, Brahmanaha Vishwamabhatam, Tadhi Swartham Vichakshit. Okay, now the next one. Very cute thought. Wonderful. Purnat Purnam Prasarati, same line. Samstitam Purnameva Tatu. Ato Vishwamanutpannam Yachotpannam Tadeva Tatu. Same thing, absolutely, is that mantra which we chant every day to the end of the class. Towards the end. If I chant it now, you run away. Class khatam ho gaya soch kar. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishtha. Purnamadaha, Brahman is Purnam, Purnamidam, Jagat is Purnam, Purnat Purnamudachyate. From the Purna Brahma, the Purna Jagat came. Purnasya Purnamadaya, from the Purna Brahma, when the Purna Jagat came. Purnameva Avashishyate. The Purnam Jagat is Purnam, and also the Brahman also is Purnam. Because from the infinite, whatever comes is infinite only. It can't be otherwise. That is the same thing here I said. Purnat Purnam Prasarat. Okay? From the infinite alone can come. Therefore, Samsthitam Purnameva Tat. When the Purna came from the Purna, that which is inside also is Purna. That which came out also is Purna. Ataha, therefore, if the Purna se Purni aya, where is the Vishwa? Ataha Vishwam Anutpannam. Therefore, if Purna se jo aya Purna nahi hai, the Vishwa which is Apurna is never there. Anutpannam, if at all, Yachautpannam Tadevatat. If you say it is there, refuse to say it independent, say it is that Purna Brahma only. This is what is our inner abhyasa we have to keep on doing. From the Purna Brahma, the Jagat comes, it is also Purna. Isn't it? If this is also Purna, then it is not Apurna. If it is not Apurna, it is not Jagat. Because Jagat Apurna, because continuously changing and dying. Therefore, the Jagat is either Anutpannam or it is Purna Brahma only. Don't say it is Utpanna and it is limited and it is other than Paramatma. Then the mind comes into function, it starts manipulating differentiations, Raga, Dvesha, Satyanash. Satyaka Nash, Satyanash. This is the beauty. Okay? Purnat Purnam Prasarati, Samstitam Purnameva Tatu, Ataha Vishwam Anutpannam, Yachautpannam, Tat Eva Tatu. If it is there, see it as Brahman only. Not take the Jagat as other than Brahman. Okay. Then, therefore, in the drishti of the Jnanis, Chetya Sambhavatah Tasmin Yedeka Jagadartata Aswadaka sambhavataha mariche kaiva tikshnata. When the experiencer is not there of the heat of the sun rays, where is the heat of the sun rays? The experiencer is required. In the same way, when chetya asambhavata tasmin yat eka jagadarthatha. Therefore, to the jagat, the it is illuminated. That position, that role is removed. Then who is there to experience it as other than him? That's why एक ज्ञानी के लिए जगत अनुभव में आता है तो अपने आत्मा के ही रूप में. Okay. Therefore, for them, there is no differentiation as if they are different. Jagat is different. Brahman is different. That's how they say Sarvam Brahmamayam, Sarvam Brahmamayam. Aham Brahmasmi, Jagat Brahmasti, Sarvam Brahmamayam. That is how he is there. Because the Chetya Chetana difference, Purna Apurna difference, Creator created difference, they have transcended. One alone they are seeing. Therefore, for them, Sarvam Atma, Sarvam Brahma Eva. And this thing cannot be easily graspable for gross people who are with the upadhis, perceiving the world and getting lost in that with so many raga dveshas because of inner ignorance, impurities, delusions. That's why antakarna shuddhi is utmost important thing, first thing important for entering into these chambers of higher, deeper knowledge about the truth. Right, friends? In this way, beautiful shlokas are there. Next one is what? Chida Chida also is removed. दृश्य अदृश्य चला गया, शून्य शून्य चला गया, then रूपा रूपा चला गया, चिदा चिता also is proved, Paramatma is beyond. Last one is Sadasat also. That is the last shloka. Satyeveyam asatyaiva chitta chetyadita pare tadbhavat pratibimbasya pratibimbarhata kutaha. So, Satya eva yam asatya eva. Though it is perceivable experiential, still on the higher inquiry, they are not there only. What are they? Chitta chetyadita. Chitta, the antakarana, Chaitya, that which is now Chaitya, illuminated by the Paramatma Tattva. In the Paramatma Tattva, neither Chitta nor the Vrittis of the Chitta for the Paramatma Chaitanya to illuminate. Therefore, Tadbhavat Pratibimbasya Pratibimbarhata Kutaha. Therefore, if in the pure Paramatma, the Chitta, the Chaitya, both are not there, where is Jiva Bhava then? To this intellectual knowledge, we have to reach intellectual. And that we have to experience also. That's called Jiva Bhava Atita Brahmanubhuta Sthiti, called Moksha. Ana? When there is Chitta, in that Chitta there is Aham Vritti. In the Aham Vritti, the consciousness is reflected. That reflected consciousness called as Chidabhasa. With that Aham Vritti is called as Jiva. Further identifying with the Chitta, Mana, Buddhi, Sharira, Aham, all of that. No, in the pure Brahman, he alone is there. There is nothing called as Chitta, nothing called Chaitya. Where can be Jiva? Therefore, even the Jiva also is a Bhava, born out of Ajnana. Then the Jnana, when we realize of this Brahman in this way, other than Brahman, there is nothing. That's why Ekameva Advayam Brahma. Naiha Nana Asti. No Nana of Jiva, no Nana of Jagat, no Nana of the Ishvara. Ekameva Advayam Brahma. What said is in Upanishads? Vaashishtha is bringing to the notice of Sri Ramji and to all of us. And they all have to be realized. Like this is how you have to drive car. When it is said, sit inside the car and drive it and realize it. This is how you have to swim. When it is said, go into water, swim. This is how the cricket or table tennis has to be played. Then take that bat and play it. So too, this is how the Brahma Sthiti, realize it, get moksha, means enter into it. Do we have the guts to enter? Do we have the guts to keep away everything else and give this priority? Yes, immediately, very good if you can. If not, keep on listening to these Shastras, keep on understanding this, keep on knowing one important thing that only in the realization of this Brahman as me that whole samsara goes away. Then the Brahma Anubhava what do you call, desire keeps on going stronger and stronger, growing. In one of the lives, maybe after 10, 20, 30, we give up everything, sarvam tyaktva, harim bhajet, we go for the Brahma Anubhuti Prayatna. In today's world, if anybody is there in the Himalayan caves trying to realize the Brahman, they might have in last 20, 30 lives studied such Shastras. They got convinced. Now in this life now, they are given that chance or ability or freedom, they are doing it. In their effort of this type, in 2 or 3 lives, they will realize. In the same way is our case. Everywhere, if somebody is a doctor, means some lives he is trying to become. In this life, he could. If somebody is a minister, he is trying from some lives. In life, this life, he could. In the effort of evolution, evolution happens. This is how it is. Now, the next beautiful portion from 32वां श्लोक tomorrow will touch. Then Ramji will ask a question, answer, badi asa. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सत ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। आइए हिंदी में प्रश्नोत्तर मालिका 2-3 प्रश्न पढ़ते